I'm a little bit shaky on the sticks in general. I'm a little bit nervous. I've never done this sort of flying, and I really wanted to try this type of flying, filming. What I'm doing is we're standing with a tripod in the middle of the field and kind of trying to fly nice shots for you guys with the Spitfire, which is what was the vote. Too bad only one person voted, but that one person was good enough for me. Thank you for voting and sharing your thoughts. So Spitfire for you, and I'm gonna try to do the best shot I can for you. When you're flying in general and you want to do some awesome stuff, you really got to be aware of your environment, in my opinion. It's difficult sometimes to be focused on your environment, especially if you're flying something really low. It's very difficult, at least for me. Sometimes it is. I really feel like I need to concentrate at times, and so I sometimes just prefer to back out of a specific maneuver if there is somebody that or something that I fear that I'm gonna be too focused or too distracted. I really don't want to crash into anybody or anything and break anything, so I'm trying to avoid maneuvers. Also, sometimes when you're really trying to do some crazy low stuff, you really need to be concentrated, and that's why sometimes you'll hear me shut up on the video. Whoa, that was so super low. That was too low. I'm gonna go run, get the plane, and we'll be back. I'm not going to stay at the field for too long today. It's a holiday and I'm working the night shift. So I'm gonna go spend time with the family soon. That was one hell of a save, guys. So we gotta go check the battery because that was the battery buzzer. Yes, Kilroy, I still haven't done that hook you showed me how to do. I need a solder and I don't have the patience to. Maybe tonight on my night shift we'll do that. Maybe not because I got the DGA6 to build. Anyways, we're gonna go check the battery and then I'll see what's the time, and according to that we'll make a decision if I'm staying a bit longer or if we're going home. Be back soon. some people at the right side of me, which is kind of bothering me because it's where I'm flying usually. And they're getting closer. Earlier they were further away, but now they're really getting close. So I need to watch out not to fly so much over them, just in case anything bad happens, really, really, really bad. So I just rather take the shorter turns. You see, I think I'm pretty much in perspective. I'm farther away from them. And then there's always cars coming flying. So my field right now was shortened by a bit, but I think I can manage to get some awesome ass flying videos out of this. Like I said, I feel like I'm having an underpower issue. This plane should really rip the sky. I think that the motor shaft is kind of twisted, which is not good at all. But it is what it is because I don't have another C-Pack motor available. Uh, Come to question if this is even a C-Pack motor or not a B-Pack motor. But I still think and still feel that most of the planes actually would fly better with a C-Pack motor instead of a B-Pack motor, which is why recently I started buying only C-Pack motors instead of B-Pack motors. I have two B-Pack motors which are not being used almost at all. Right now, one of them is being used on the broken simple soarer, which is broken. I have no wing, so I gotta rebuild the wing. Plus, the fuselage is a little beat up. What I found very interesting and learned through the simple soarer, by the way, is that the thin fuselage or tail boom actually makes it more stiff. So the tail boom is good compared to other planes which I've flown, where the tail boom would just literally break like for example the tiny trainer is one example where the tail boom tends to break. The simple soarer tail boom is pretty stiff. The wings did break in half though, so I can't use those. I need to redo them. There are some planes today, by the way, that I feel more comfortable flying. Some planes that I feel less careful with, so I feel a little bit less stress, such as the KFM wing, the simple Sparrow. These are planes that I'm less afraid to break because for one, they're very fast to build, and for second, uh, they don't take too much to build. The KFM wing is super strong in terms of being able to withstand crashes. I'm hoping that Headbang's 3D plane, two-dimensional 3D flying plane, which he's hopefully gonna release the plans for soon, is gonna be my trainer plane to be able to do more extreme stuff on the edge. As although I have flown the edge endless amount of times by now, and I'm not too afraid to fly it, there are a few things that I don't do with it. I don't fly it like it should be. Meaning I will fly it just like I'm flying the Spitfire right now. Low passes, fast passes. I'll do a roll from here to there, but I'm not flying it to its full extent, which is kind of a bummer. Actually, even with the Spitfire, I don't tend to do rolls too much. I feel that that's how I lose orientation and that's how I break stuff. I don't like breaking stuff. You know what? I just love doing stuff though. So I'm gonna try to do a roll with a plane that I haven't done a roll with I haven't done a roll with in a very long time. I think that I should do rolls, practice doing rolls, and feel a little bit more comfortable with doing rolls and loops. I haven't done that in a long time. I used to do them with a tiny trainer, but I haven't done them in a very long time. I think that part of the reason that that's why it is because uh, just out of the last few weeks, I've been building planes that are just spectacular, I think, in their looks. So I don't feel like doing anything that might just, potentially break them. If it is the Corsair, the Edge, the Spitfire, uh, some planes I just don't do that with them. If I will build a new tiny trainer, which generally I need to, because I want to keep training my son, and that's one of the platforms that I find that and maybe the Sparrow are the two planes I'm going to start continue training my son with. Possibly also the Sparrow. Possibly also the Simple Soarer, in case I actually uh, build a new wing. Right now, these guys at the field here are getting really, really close to my side, so this is really, really annoying me, really, really difficult for me. I'll try to do just one more roll, and then bring it down for an awesome landing, hopefully. So that was it for today. I'm closing it for today. I'm wrapping it up. I'm going home, spend some time with the family, considering it's holiday eve and I'm working. So Happy New Year for all the Jewish people out there, and see you later, guys.